Hello everyone. Today I'm doing a tag, Debradux's tag from YouTube for a 7-question tag. Number 1, do you have children? No, I don't have children, but I've babysat an awful lot of children. First, I started out babysitting at 13 years old, all the neighbors. This is going back 70, 80, 90, 4 decades. Now, when we started out babysitting, we charged 50 cents an hour. That's how much it was in those days. And it was usually during the summer. Now, you'd go either in the morning at 10 o'clock, and the woman would shop for 2 hours, come home, you'd dress the little boy, and take him for a walk to the park, and boil up a little hot dog for a snack, and the woman would come home with her parcels, and that would be that. Or you went at night, when the parents wanted to go out and have some night out, you know, and you never knew what you were going to get. Sometimes you'd have one little baby, sometimes 2 little kids. Once there was 3 or 4 little babies. So when you're 12, 13, 14, we were babysitting. And I also looked after my nephews and things like that. Now, what is number 2? What is the natural color of your hair? Blonde. I was born blonde. My mother was blonde. My father had brown, dark black, blackish brownish hair, but when he was a baby it was blonde. Then as he grew older it got darker, and my mother was always blonde all her life, and people say I look just like my mother. So 3, how many times have you moved in your life? Oh, well, I've moved, let's see. One is a baby in an apartment in Montreal. Then we moved to Sorel. I don't know how many apartments in Montreal, I guess a few. And then Sorel. And then St. Lambert. And then St. Lambert again. And then the house, and then my apartment there, my apartment there, my apartment there, so I'd have to say about 15 times in my life, 15, 16 times in my life I've moved. Do you or have you used a Ouija board? What was the result? Yes, I've used a Ouija board, and they're very strange. I did this in another video. When I was 13 or 14, me and my little girlfriend had a Ouija board. My friend had the Ouija board, and we did it. And to this day, I can't get over how that thing moves all around pretty fast with your fingers lightly on it and spelling out letters and names, and it's a mystery to me. It'll always be a mystery. I would like to do it now, but I don't have anyone to do it with. My sister isn't interested in that stuff at all. 5. What car do you drive, and how many times to get driver's license? Now, I don't drive a car, but I have driven. When I was 13, a little boy up the street, same age as me, his big brother, 20 years old, he calls me up. He says, hey, want to go for a drive? He says, I got my big brother's car. It's a little red sports car. I said, all right. So he arrives at the house. We go up to the parking. Now, in those days, the parking lot no stores were open Sunday. Everything was closed on Sunday. So at the department store, the whole big lot was all closed on Sunday. So we went up there, and I drove around quarter of the parking lot, and the little boy said, "All right, that's enough now. You better go home. I'm going to drive you home." So I said, "All right." So that was my first and last time driving. Now, I never drove. I don't know why, because my sister, when she was the age, she got her friend to teach her how and my father to teach her how. But when it came for me to drive, they said, "Oh, no, you have to go to the driver's school." I don't know why. So I said, "All right," but I never had enough money. They were expensive, so I never went. 6. What do you wear to sleep in? Now, when I'm here on my own, I like nightgowns. So I wear all different types of nightgowns. 7. Do you have any pets? Yes, I have one cat, Scarlet, and she is a delight. Now, I've always had pets. My family has always had pets. My mother has always had pets. My father not always had pets when he was young, but they're expensive pets. You know, you've got to take them to the vets and feed them and so forth. But my mother always had pets, and we always had pets. So I always had pets when I went on my own. Now, some boyfriends didn't like me having all those pets. They said, "Oh, no, you have to get rid of..." Once I had 3 cats, and my boyfriend said, "Oh, no, get rid of 2 of them. You can only keep 1. And I did. And to this day, I regret having given away my cats because my boyfriend made me. But that was a long time ago. And now I keep my pets. No one can tell me what to get rid of them or keep them or what. And so that's my tag. Now, what I'm doing now is I'm going to have a little snack. I have a snack at 5 o'clock. Coffee and tea. I'll show you. Coffee. And that's my ice cream all melting with 2 chocolates. See the chocolates? So that's what I have. Now, these biscuits are Maria biscuits. I just heard of them recently. And they are delicious. They're not too sweet. So with that, with a bit of coffee and a bit of biscuits and a bit of ice cream and candy. I don't always have the candy. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Makes a nice snack. So I wish you all a good weekend, everyone. Bye. Take care.